Welcome to Midas Touch Baby Life After Lockup Season 6, Episode 15, Caught in a Lie. This is your girl Midas Touch Baby. This video is dedicated to every last one of you who didn't get a chance to watch the episode, but guess what? Don't worry, your girl is here for you today. Let's talk about it. Our first couple is Courtney and Will. You know, poor Will. He thought he was going to meet the woman of his dreams in Courtney. Poor Courtney, she thought she found herself a sucker that really paid some money on a ring after meeting her in person within a good 48 hours of her being free to marry her. Y'all both zoomed each other. Who's zooming who, baby? You played yourselves. Alright, so Will is up here lying to all of us in TV land and to himself that he paid all this money for this ring that he never got papers on and it's not even insured. And Courtney was like, I'm not falling down for none of that, Will. He tracked her down, threw the papers at her, and you know what my girl did? She ripped them up. She said, I'm not signing nothing. You did not honor our agreement. You didn't take care of me. You promised me all these things, Will, and where's everything I have? Where's it at, Will? And he started yelling in that woman's yard. And let me tell you something, Will. Ain't no way in God green earth would you get a chance to do that to anybody else. Because you come over here to where I live at yelling in my yard, I'ma slap the hell out of you. Now let's talk about Kiana, Demontric, and Jewella. I'm confused. Demontric, I know you have more kids than the one you have with Jewella. Hasn't anyone thought it was real funny? This is their second season on the show, and we have not heard this man mention once about his other children. Am I imagining something? Did this happen in another timeline, another storyline? Let me know if I got him twisted up with somebody else. Because I could have sworn he had like 6 kids. Isn't that what Kiana said? Why there's no mention of the other kids? Also, why aren't the kids at the birthday party? I'm still confused. Well, anyway, how do you guys feel about Kiana not letting her kids come to the party? You know, I know she don't get along with Joella. Girl, look, I honestly believe that Kiana, that you did slash her tires and did all that damage to her car, whatever it is. But my thing is this. It was a child's birthday party. You think he was going to let something happen to your kids? I think you were just being real petty. And I don't know. You guys let me know who have kids, but I just don't see what the problem was. And in this episode, we are slowly but surely getting to the bottom of this friction between Demontre and Joella. And you know what the friction is? Demontre did sleep with Joella. Joella did not hold her tongue, ladies and gentlemen. She said it happened more than once. I'm telling you right now, I believe Joella. Demontre, if you are up here cheating on Kiana, own up to it. Be a real man. And Demontric's stepmother, let me tell you one thing. You don't even know the whole story. And I hate when people are quick to make excuses for their sons or daughters who come out of prison who still are doing a wrong thing and wrong by other people and they not making things right. It just don't make sense to me. Let's get this thing together already. And Demontric, stop lying and just tell Kiana what it really is. You have been bumping booty cheeks with Joella. And it's okay. Because that way Kiana can finally let you go and stay gone and move on with her life. But you know what? At the end of the day, even Demontre go and tell Kiana, he is still going to be messing with Joella. You know why? Because he got a hot one for her. So then we go ahead and see Bianca and Daniel. Daniel is at the bar with his friends who are bad influences on him and they know he's going through AA and everything like that and you know having his little rehab moment and stuff and they are encouraging him to drink that Long Island iced tea with the liquor in it. They're like, go ahead, it's nothing wrong, have a good time. But he does have this one friend that was at the table that looked like he really wasn't down with it. But you know, Daniel looked like the type of drunk that he would get into it and will argue with everyone and their mama about why he needs to drink or whatever. And you know what? Daniel been feeling like that for a long time. Bianca, you need to let this go. and move on with your life. And do you guys remember last time we saw them on our TV screens? He's with his mama and his daddy and his cousin, and they was all blaming her like, oh, Bianca, you can't drink around him because it's going to be a trigger for him. Look, let me tell you guys, you goofies, Daniel came out of prison wanting that liquor. He was drinking that Long Island iced tea like it was water. He was already drinking. And I don't believe Daniel and Bianca should have ever gotten together. No, I don't. But I also want to say this. She is not his trigger. And another couple that I really felt like that shouldn't have came back was Zaria and Troy. And I'm going to tell you why. Zaria and Troy was a little bit more entertaining the first time. But now I'm kind of bored with them. And I'm not telling them to go make up storylines and just that their life is not interesting enough for me to watch. But Troy is, still carrying and holding on to a lot of grief and things that happened in his past, which is very traumatic for me to watch and for to see him experience. And I really pray for him. For to see him talk to his sister and feel like being home with his family is not home, and it reminds him of too much pain. Troy, a lot of people go through pain. I think you need counseling, but don't close your door on your sister and your brother and things that you experience in life, because sometimes experiencing heartache and pain can make you a stronger person. And that's all my therapy I got for you right now. Now, Troy reminds me of so many men that when they first come home out of prison, they want everything that happened right away and according to their terms. Well, Troy, guess what? When it comes to parenting your child with someone who was always in the picture when you was not present, you have to take their lead and direction at times. And what's a problem for what we all saw is that the way Zaria was carrying on with that child's mother. And regarding you, the father, going to see your child. Even though it seems like now she's calmed down, you can't tell people when to let things go and how to operate and how to move. Hell, you can't even accomplish that in your own life right now. Chill out. Now let's talk about Brooke and JK real quick. Brooke, I want to ask you a question. How did you go and try to pop off on somebody and they whoop your tail? Alex whoop your tail on national TV, but you know one thing about Brooke. Brooke gonna get up and pop her ish and act like ain't nothing happened. Brooke, you alright? Girl, you threw the first punch, the first swing, and got yourself toe up. Brooke, are you okay? And let me tell you something. I can't wait till we get these pregnancy results, because you know what? Deep down in my heart, sunshine in my heart, I don't think you pregnant. And you know who I really miss? I miss this couple, because this one, the show was really good. They had me so I couldn't breathe. Well, this is your girl, Midas Touch Baby. I'll be back with you to post more videos because I miss every last one of you. And you know what? Follow me on one of these platforms and let's get things going. This video is dedicated to you, Will, because I found the words that Courtney wanted to say to you, and here it goes.
That I'm not letting you out of this unless you buy me out. I'm not going through no more hard times or bad times, because I can do bad all by myself.